ebusiafo baby a obi amechia o say ya nopa say ya wia say ya najo mechia o ye papa Kwaku Sintim Misa dodo na efe no KSM or the ensemble etudra in one of his interviews intie ni ka yenko tie ensem a ode tudra no na se wia as usual machire madwen yentie KSM.
First person to ordain Oba or Presbyterian Church. One the buy. So why? Women can be a part of the church. Until you find ordaining Oba first in the Presbyterian Church of Ghana.
Wow.
Yes. Me a pa and a ma ye didn't chene. Say ye yinya ye mon chene. First near see or no ye abosun semnin totwa. What are you talking about? Oman introduced African drumming and dancing in the Presbyterian Church.
Okay.
Go home. And he did a lot for the church.
I assume say KSM uko presby. Asori be na uko.
Na me ko presby. So say the me fellowship will be. I invite me say member assembly san ma be ho. Because me man must cry na me what time. O say
they say we need particular church.
Oh, I don't no any particular church.
Can I say KSM is religious and not spiritual?
I choose to call myself spiritual and not religious because for me, religion has become an organized thing. It doesn't serve the purpose of humanity. Nyakopon try so inculcate on humanity. Oh, for example, a spiritual person aspires to goodness not because he wants anything from it, but because it's just good to be good. So I say, it's good to have compassion. It's good to have a great heart. And it's just good to be that person. Not because, no. You don't give so that you can get. To me, that is religion.
In the case, my father said, "Obi our papa moderator for 12 years." Presby, sorry, dear. Not just say, "Okwa sorry pa, ana."
Oh, Debbie.
Okwa sorry.
Me kwa sorry pa, sa. Na me kwa sorry, but say mum dear.
At the instant, I would just sorry.
Me feel say sorry, religious. It goes with the thinking of organized religion. And I just choose to be a spiritual person.
Difference in the sense. So we are religious, no we are spiritual. Difference in there.
Well, one example I'm between them right away is the art of giving. So we are spiritual. You don't give because you want to get. Okay. Ukwa so dem mana yima we nyame be shawana yima to your tight and come be storehouse na nshaba ne you are giving just so you can get. That is religion.
Okay.
Yes, spiritual. So you believe say you give out of your love, you give because you want to do it. You give because it is the right thing to do. If you are not giving because you are expecting something. So these are some of the differences. Now religion, so like I said, organized, dictatorial, and Kofi from Kofi Kwame, and Sami, the mommy cry, cry. The dad be a woman be about mention of Babusia. I was you, it didn't bow us on them, so the cat tight. Can you, oh God? Who the hell are you to think so you are so important? Say, who are you? What does God need from you? So these are some of the teachings. I was on them. Malachi for BBB, can a man rob God? Into Unkuchata just rob God. Who born dog? Who with me rob God? I think the whole emphasis on giving, not pressure bum. People are not giving because they want to give. They were giving just because they expect something. How many times I met this with because say, they come cry, they cry, me cry, sorry, they be me to me that.
So is KSM against tithes and offering?
I'm not against it. Okay. But your tithe for your love of the whatever, God bless you. Pay your tithe. Me, I don't pay tithe, not because I'm against it, but because I have a different understanding of what giving is.
Okay.
So what I say. Yes, you say, give out of your love. The Lord loves a cheerful giver, not a giver who is expecting something. If what you are expecting is what makes you cheerful, dear, then I'm sorry for you. For me, my understanding is a cheerfulness. Oh yeah, man, energy. So I say.
Do you believe in the Bible?
I have a problem with the Bible in terms of there are too many contradictions.
How?
How? More quick example. The Bible itself says God is all knowing. Before you basic nakra Eugene, Yakubon the mayor KSM. And if you say you have this all knowing God, all powerful God, and then somewhere in the Bible it tells us that God had to go and test Abraham to see whether he was loyal. Are you not contradicting yourself? God should have known that Abraham will not kill the boy. You are God. You're almighty. You know everything. I have a problem with it. These are some of the contradictions. Mami who said, "On my sure Bible, no, they wrote it from the point of view of say nipa, and let us attribute the same human qualities to God. And God gets angry. Bible mu, we or say I have regretted that I made Saul king. No. Nyakupon doesn't have the attributes of a human being. Say Eugene me nipa. So Menoka say na pofri mo fa na bomani so. Say I wasn't expecting that. So I say. But the minim say you or Baba Bomasum na Bomasuma. Where is the shock? How does God say, I regret that I made Saul king? I regret that I made Saul king. Which means he didn't know. So I think it's very contradictory to bring me this all-knowing God, this all-powerful God, and at some point to tell me, say, Nyakupon will be by Manibufu because no name. I think was Sodom and Gomorrah. I was a baby. I say, homosexuals are dorsum. Nyakupon still on here. Let me go down to find out what is going on. I mean, come on, man.
Matthew baby so be cancer KSM nyinya mindi or you atheist. I
don't think they know me. Mimi jinya midi. I would think, sir, I even have more faith in God than the Bible.
Wow.
Yes, and I'm saying this because the Bible ascribes God human qualities. Do you remember him ordering the people of Israel? Say, Monko, I said the
I said Bible say or boy and son is so. Not just what to say, Anna.
That's the mistake human makes. Mistake a whole interpretation. Say God created man in his own likeness. No, and my mistake say, I want to say,
that statement,
that's not what it means. If anything at all, it means that, if anything at all, it means that he was creating something to have a spiritual being. And that was the essence of the statement, say, in our own likeness. In a spiritual being. But not say, Nyakopon and I'm garden of it, say, hey, Adam now, looking for Adam? According to the word of God, he knows everything.
A man for say KSM, what I bought a software. Why is that?
Oh, Pacho do Casa, Cabin specifically said, what did I say?
Mr. Yanfanse be a national issue be banner say coronavirus has me by, for instance. Tweet be a say a software no wine no went to me who say corona be bar. And so I don't know to me I think you made a tweet around something like that. Yeah, no man for say assembly banner software man I care some jump here boss software I didn't know yes sir.
It's very interesting that right away they would choose to jump on something I've said and not what their so-called pastors are doing. Pastor Ijnaho, may you be a channel including the Bewini election. Muhammad Lebewini, and Aaron Lebewini. Ubi Christ in Strubi, Yan Kunyabi Finsuase near the Akufa to see so a whole lot of things. And the only question I asked was this: hey, Nyankupon Bakuya Mobon Payamani, Wakachan Kofobi said, Mahama Beba. The same God. That's why Kacha Kofobi said, Akufa Beba. So is God playing games with you? I don't think so. I think you are liars. And I'll say it. Media woman, I can't remember this is before. I haven't seen one genuine prophet in my life. Because they be ni ho, me see me dem share bi.
Bi.
Me who be that? They all talk nyamisi. Shen
celebrity bi be wu ni ade ni nyina wonye mu ni.
Never.
Wow.
Never. And see, when the corona case came, no, all I said, nyami be a more except say humanity was going to go through this major catastrophe. Anyone can't say more. So for me, it's just a question. Oh, now me, I think that if there's anything that we should learn from this corona, is how much pastors have been lying, especially those who claim to have all these healing powers. Why are they? You go to the Flagstaff House to meet the president, tell them, Your Excellency, where they are pacho. Just give us 2 days. Che baby, I can't thank you for you. Sorry. Now president, I'm question my quiet. Then me say, hey, Charlie, I want to say, man, yes, sir. What the president, you know, I'm smart bomb my sleepy because most say by. So where is the power of God that you talk about and claim to have this miraculous healing powers? Where is it? All of a sudden, I don't want to mention names. Where are they? Every week they have miracle crusades. Corona ba. As we talk, people have been quarantined. Go to where they've been quarantined and heal them. Make a sabio. Eugene, Makaza. Debbie, as our KSM Jan Tatuano, Omokoy, it is not happening. I saw for Abba Mampeni Bay in the last speech.
Wow. I love the interview so much, and I love the answers. Papa KSM, or the man niana or interview no, and I say niana or bisa no questions no. On say ni ID kind no, na obisa no say inti or call a sorry ana, and I Papa KSM guys who one of the can no call, but they say they or no they be on call sorry no, so inviting or sorry be or beba what you see. Now, we'll define it, the difference between being religious and being spiritual, which was splendid. On say, nipa bebre, omo dia. I say a religion na pia almost say omonye. Say a religious person or ma be being poor. Not really say or ma sa dia no because or so ebia debi nensa ebe kind of back and until na omo assembly omo kind of say. To abodo egu ensuani na daachi bi onsabeka saa asem no baabi ohwo a eye djuma but enye da bia na eye djuma ubetimi aye obi papa na se ubetimi aye papa eda bi beduru a ozo ho be kire okura na obi ani ho a obeboa wo life no ye ni fixed rule and I say ye ntimi enchire something say ase conk and I say definitely this is what is supposed to work or happen ubetimi aye papa ebedru mrebi no na wo hia se obi beboa wo and nobody will be there for you obi also a obetimi aye papa edu mre a wonso hia mbo a you find people coming to help you obi also a onye papa mpo but ne ho kire na otimi nya obi nso e ma ne boa no on enti no enye by just by force and I say enye so assured say the fact is that oye papa no kire say that chibi onsa beka no back it doesn't work that way ebia na enye wo na onsa beka but ebia na oma kra ensa betimi aka in a different way yamfa ne sa so enti say obi say yeka say obi is spiritual a eye obi a ono owo that knowledge say to me and as a force obi a ewo behind the existence of the universe no esa say ye nipa ye hu ye ho say ye product of the universe enti no ene yes ade a sa force no etiemu what you say enti that is why we say we are gods enti somebody who is spiritual ewo that knowledge say so person oye bibi emma unyankopon and I say o person oye bibi emma the universe that person is supposed to do it for his fellow human being now all ye no and yes I said be oye because he or she expects something in return there be oye because it is within our humanly instincts to be good people what I say because there be no me amiti hey I expect people to do good to me. I don't expect people to hate me. I don't expect people to do bad things to me. Therefore, in return, no, I was saying how to also do good to people. What do you say? Into me your papa. Now also me papa. Look at how awesome the world will be. She de wa ewiase ebesi aye kama ne ewiase like the wa ewiase be the alpha. You understand? So it's just within our humanly instincts to be good people. And you say, yeah, papa, because you want a reward. But normally religious people, they tend to do good because they expect a reward. Why expect say nyankopon bibi hira no, and na osan so expect say debi sabi say owu a obekọ osoro ahememu ni nyina no eye fraud. System bi a omo accrete to, you know, forcibly force people to do things even out of their will. Wahu obo hwa enye ne pe nea oye no ebia we bisa ne bibi making akane be only 2 cedis pe na ewo ni botum. But esan say religion e de ashana dream say ma na onyame ebe ma o back into no sa 2 cedis no obetam e dia ma o thinking say ebia onam kwan so krampo no obehia obi a obeto ni botum eyi 5 cedis e de ama no. What you say? But or the 2 cedis no ema we abo say afi okono ono ekom de no onya mwa mfiri obi a ho na wo a odi ama no de wo de ohun ato na wokọ eno no eye religious belief. Senka onya religious a ankobedwen say da bi aka me last 2 cedis say me de ma wa me so me da didi ene yesa de a isi da say me ma 1 cedi na me sma fa 1 cedi and I say me ma okra. You understand? Yes. So being a spiritual, you do things out of your own free will and free choice, not expecting any reward. But when you're religious, you do things thinking say nyame bi ohwa obe reward you. Thinking say as you even get along, you know, some miracle will come or will happen in your life be replace that thing that you give out. But enye de biana ekwanisa and it doesn't always happen that way. Ade ba kwa mpeza ojetum no. And osanso ka say about money paying in the church. Yeah, Papa KSM can say God doesn't even need your money, which is a fact. Nyankopon wa wo de say ye je de say nyame bi ohompo a Nyankopon wa obo osoro ni asase. Nyankopon wa oye the owner of this gigantic universe kakra kai a nipa kra ebesi ne yentimi ehu baby a ehya ase ne baby a ewie. You understand? Such a God doesn't need your 1 cedi. Such a God doesn't need your 5 cedi. Sa Nyankopon yi o hia wo hwe eye wompo e na wo hia ne hoboa. Wahu enti se ode se udi sika ma asori na. Don't think say udi sika no ma Nyankopon there be. You are giving that money to enrich the church. Say a one man church, you are enriching your pastor. Say a Roman Catholic church, and I say one of these old churches then you are enriching Vatican or Rome, or you are enriching the church in general. And then you be now enriching. You understand my point? And then you are just giving money to the church and not God. Nobody knows God bank account. Nyankopon o hia yesika. He doesn't need obi wa sika any drita nyina ye ne dia de. Or the 1 cedi no 2 cedis no ye den. Enti me pesa oti ase say me enyasa me force so say don't give money to the church. There be so this ka be ma sorry na ye wow choice. But me pesa oti ase say sika na wo de ma asore no enye Nyankopon bi na wo de ma no wo de ma the church. You understand? Say even so the sika kra koma enyanka ene say be oma omo ewo hospital and say oma omo yare a omo nya sika mpo enko hospital a ehokra mpo no meka say you are doing it for God. But to give money to the church which is already rich, you are not giving this money to God. You are only enriching your pastors and the church. Me person what you say, what you say. And that is no. Yeah, Papa KSM can say, oh no Bible no, only Bible no need because Bible na kasa no is full of contradictions. And no correct say more a GD for and I say a Christ for. Say mo ka say Bible no e Nyankopon honhom. Eye honhom konkron e na inspire the writers of the Bible there. Not just say indirectly no, you are trying to tell us say e Nyankopon e na a true Bible no because the spirit of God that inspired man to write the Bible. What you say? So in return no, if say me true book, na say me under the influence of the Holy Spirit there. And na no cry dia dance say Holy Spirit no na a true book no. The Holy Spirit is just using me as a vessel to write the book, but indirectly the Holy Spirit na a true book no. Now, Holy Spirit in so extra book there, then that book should not have any errors and that book should not have any contradictions. It is a okay book, no. That's almost say errors be wom, sin to be wom, any contradictions be wom. And was a no cry extra say, sa book no in free Nyankopon na enye nyame na extra book no nipa na atro. It is a okay na say ensem bi wom a ofi say o de bobra ebe boa fine, but the person will tia say enye Nyankopon asem. That is what I want you to understand. Enye Nyankopon asem eye nipa enum nsem na eye nipa na atro de mom okan na ne office odi adwuma ebeboa no fa ye adwuma ne office emboa no so no pugu baby but have that understanding say enye nyame bi asem eye nipa na atro Bible no sa na tie what I say osanso ka say on say near all interview no bisa ne say into no kra odi nyankopon edi na ye papa KSM ka say on say the fact is say onye religion eni na say on follow religion no nche say onye nyankopon ni ono oji nyame di kra bo chen o ma obo frɛ mo ho agidifo on say da bia no we have that perception say the moment obi beka say he or she doesn't believe in religion na che say ye hu nipa ne say nipa no say be onye ni kra say to me bi oho it doesn't work like that. Religion abrofo no any arabfo na ede bre yen Africa for na before abrofo no ede bre yen no na yankasa Africa for who were we na ye ginya medi dada. You understand? That is why we had Ochedi Ampon Kwame. That is why we had Mawu. That is why we had Atanya Anyumo. Any sanima wenina na eno kra kire say each and every tribe will be ano saw their creator or God through their own culture. Enuti na I before efre nyankopon Mawu na yen asante for your friend nyankopon say unyankopon anase Ochedi Ampon Kwame na Ganfo anase nkranfo so ka say Atanya Anyumo any sanima wenina no what you say it means say na yenim nyame dada ansa na religion no eba enya religion na ebe kire nyankopon won it is obi ka say onye religion eni a na obeso o kire ne say sa system na arabofo anase abrofo edi abre ya omo ka say sa system no na say ye domo a ye behu nyankopon anase sebi ye benya enkwagye anase ye beko osoro ahemamu bi no sa system no na ye nyini but ye nka sebi tumi bia ni ho me the way me see ehu nyankopon no me hu nyankopon say for example on say mame nso light yi on say maso light you one who say maso light yi edi etumi na ewo phone yi mu a metimi ama phone no aso light no electricity what you say it in that sense no yemfa ne say universe no akwa say bulb one edi etumi na ewo universe no ma ma universe no anase exist and I say the universe because science is crumble say there's even radiation in space. Universe nankasa no emitting radiation what you say and adie bia nso emitting radiation no bibi a ewo energy say if something has no energy that thing can never emit radiation. A stone can never emit radiation because stone no dead energy bia enim enti adie bia living bia no adie bia active adie bia ewo energy na etimi emitting radiation what you say it the fact is say the universe nankasa kra emitting radiation no ye was solar radiation you say okọ the planet Mars kra isan say the atmosphere no very thin the atmosphere no entimi combat the radiation from the universe into Mars ye baby okọ within some few seconds so bewu because of solar radiation it no kra bo kire say and ye na to me bi was universe ya ye hui to me bi den ewom enuti na etimi ema no emit radiation it is to me na ewo universe no no oye yemfa ne say akwakwa say to me bi is something like electricity it sa to me no na ye betimi afre no say onyankopon sa to me no enye nipa te say mene eni honam te say mene it doesn't look like you and I it is only a power it is only a force but religion asaiki amia jedi say nyankopon no oye in our image. That is why share the God in Christianity and the God in Islam they have human qualities or they have human characteristics. Send na ye papa KSM church remono what you say but say ye nyankopon he just like an electricity and don't think bulb etimi so because it has power. That is why the universe exists because there is some power in the universe. It is hard to me no and no na ye betimi afkase and I say a friend say nyankopon but hard to me no enti throne bi so and I enter heaven bi and I yanka say, I mean, Sebi or baby out there be that to me no once I so the product of the universe no. Sa to me no that is why we also have energy. That is why we are also living beings. It is hard to me no etiemu. That is why we say God is within and not without. And I say God is within and not outside of us. It is a OPA. That's what I say. You are wasting your time. The God you are looking for is you. The God you are looking for is your brother or sister next to you. What you say? We a simple understanding here. Me pese ye nyina no ye nyanti ase. E na ye papa KSM esa kan bibi se on se ne a interview no ebisa ne se enti ono krampo no sa prophet we ne I mean, miracles is any money now, or Gideana, and Oka say no, on no crampono. The fact is, say, prophet me no ebet me aba, and I say me and I bet me aba. Now we say, on the Yame a year and say NPP na ebe winnie. We also say, on the Yame a year and say NDC in ebe winnie, dear, and no crabo say, is God playing with our minds or is God contradicting himself? A bad day na nyango pon bako. Obeka chire prophet A say NDC na ebe wini na nyame na sa kwa kwa chire prophet B say NPP for na ebe wini. There be God will never behave this way and God will never act that way. Oh, into no crabo say a scam. Oh, they just make their own predictions for their own political interest. At the end of the day, if their prediction comes true, they take the glory and tell you say, oh you di and nyame yi chire no nyame bia ni wa wo yi bibi chire obi me nua ba me nua bema nyame bia ni wa wo yi bibi chire obi nyina no scam and aye papa KSM crowd to aso ka say and now COVID-19 eba yi where are those pastors asofo na almost say more healing power asofo na almost say timi command yare etwo ye de sabi say obi kra wo two a ye de ensa bom na etwo na pai obi wa chacha ye de ensa bo na china tata na sa chacha no chese two ayira obi wo HIV kra ye yetimi sa na yare bia etete obi a asofo claim say omutimi sa na omutimi sa dia and how different is COVID-19 a sabi empanifo kra na eku omomo ye mrantia ye ho sisi ye ho so aye immune system very strong no kra entimi ye it is ayare we kra no malaria mpo na ode che COVID-19 because malaria me echeme pa ma me hu se malaria na cheme but COVID-19 be so me mu a entimi nyame sanya ebenya sabi me papa bia wadi 60 years or 70 years inteno kra bo kire say malaria mpo ana ode che COVID-19 wo ho enti yare malaria mpo ana ode che ne de anka sofo obi a mutimi tu etwo mutimi nyane ewufuo ani ade de nka sa yare we it shouldn't be something too strong for you amutimi sa but anyway and no credit advance ma me no mie no se me nia omo adada ye nobody has any healing power so yare go to the hospital o yare go and seek medical attention so far o yare ekotena asori dem ma me nia be ma say wan hwe ya ewuo na obewu na wu nso blame yourself blame your ignorance don't blame anybody what you say into no yensha bibi mfiri mu COVID-19 we make us a pros and cons ne cons ne say eku amanfo which is not what we are looking for na ne pros ne say ada edi eyi asofo ne to amaye nyina ye hu say asofo a omu claim say omu healing power omu sabi nyankopon enwo sra eni nyame tumi ewo omu mu a omu timi eyi nsankyere ne nyina no sa prophet ni asofo ni nyina omu nyina ya trofo because and they eba the church is closed. These so-called pastors have even quarantined themselves and their families. So where is the healing power of Jesus? Where is the healing power of the church? You be question we are and assembly also we are trying to help you to think out of the box. Yeah, boa say one kasa trust na dream and say ye kan hu na hu say so ye boa and as say be ye no kra bi na ye ka kiro me nia be ma ye ntan wo som and na ye ntan asori no and na ye ntan obi bia na ebum nia ye ka kiro ni say sabi me ameti here me think me sure you rekete such enchira ye nkwa asori me I have no control over your life. Your life is your life. You decide what to do with your life. But the American say if you impo so decide say obeko asori a mesra o kwa eya for what drink. Don't leave your brain at home because all the what drink kwa say so for no obu a obehu what you say na mum say uja what drink no e wo fie a na obo pe bia na ye de ye mo e wo asori dem ho e na me pese o tia so say asori no enye nyame fie eye business center. It's a business center and not the house of God. And Nyamesom is not by being religious. Nyamesom is not by being a Muslim. Nyamesom is not by being a Christian. Nyamesom has got nothing to do with religion. Nyamesom no any say meye papa amawo na wonso beye papa amame. Say obedome na me nso medo and no ani nyamesom for us to be good to each other, for us to help each other, for us to show love to each other. Every natural thing that we see, even a muampo yentre or do ema emwa. It may be a say abrofo no almost nyame kra che yen before because broni et be call enwure mu na won say bi aboa akrantie aboa otwe anase aboa wansan ne nan mu abu otimi fa aboa no eba lab ebe repair ne nan no ma no na owie a wasa ko jan esi nwure mu say enko bo ne bra omo krampo no omo ti nyame soma se eche yen before a yen de ye bom paye ebo tons a ye freely say enumum na nyame som no we have a wrong concept of nyame som. It let us learn from this in moving forward, you know. Yes, it's how you dream. Yes, that's how you subai. It is the only time you bet me who progress in our life. So everything begins with the brain. If we fail to rethink, and if we fail to change the way we see things and the way we think, one share na yankwanko who improvement biya ewo your life mo. One share na year in year out no. Eye obre nkwa na Africa for na se Ghana for. Ye be hu ewo ya brabo. Enti we there a simple thing. Yeah, Papa KSM, he spoke perfectly and excellently. Who are we somebody who approach things with a neutral stance biano. We say yeah papa no nsema o kan yin no no kre. Na wo a we kan atake stand say media me Christo ni media me kremoni. Into the moment obi be kan asem a ene mesom no emfa ne de me ne nipa no enya adwe no eye wo na do say yeah papa no say de nsema o kan no eye nsem hu no. Ba yen free thinkers there. You say nsema o kan ni na no was perfect, was in the right direction, and was nothing but the truth. Ti ade am pese yesua e free mu no. Me do asese watie me. Me do asese wahwe me. My name is George Freemind, and you're part of the Freemind family. And see you in my next video. Have a lovely week. Have a nice time. Bless up. Peace. Bye-bye. Peace. Bye. Bye.